So Ganondorf was just using Zen to help him return to the world of light. I guess now we know the true nature of that barrier over Hyrule Castle. He's in Hyrule Castle, I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda is in grave danger. We must return to the world of light and hurry to the castle.
About we go about my own agenda, Midna. For once, the mistress has to listen to me, I guess. I don't freaking know. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Advanced Logic, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. So, as Midna was suggesting, we should go to Hyrule Castle, you know, save Zelda, make sure Ganondorf doesn't take over the world or some shit like that. But there's some other things I want to take care of, and I brought up the mini-map, and we're gonna do some pole soul hunting. Not all of them, mind you, but we're gonna do ones relevant to what our capabilities are right now. And I think, oh no, not there we go. I'm gonna do the Lanayru Province ones as soon as I possibly can, because there's I think there's 5 pole souls that I'm missing here, and then a few scattered across the rest of Hyrule. But I want to make use as much as this. I want to make as much use of the night right now as I possibly can. I don't know how long it's going to last, so I really want to go for these ASAP. So there's one all the way on the western side of Lake Hylia, so I'm going to make swim my way over there right now. I'm pretty sure, not really sure if it's quicker if I went about it with the Zora armor, but I'm already in my wolf form, so I may as well just stay in it. Keep making some use of it, unless I need to use the human form to claw shot my way somewhere, but I kind of doubt it. So this part is going to be limited to the remaining pole souls that we can hunt in the overworld. These are ones that are always limited to nighttime, so if you haven't seen, so pretty much this is just a cleanup of the pole souls that we haven't gotten yet. And I'm really glad I got most of them out of the way before the 4th dungeon, because I made as much use of the nighttime back then, instead of waiting until now and wasting my freaking time hunting a whole lot more than I needed to. So I think I'm going to check how many I have to hunt after this. You guys are seeing the number right there. But there's going to be 3 that we're missing, so we have 7 left to hunt after this. And then there's going to be 3 that we cannot obtain, or rather, I'd like to hold off to until maybe after game, because it'll be a lot more appropriate then. Anyway, I think, well, I'm gonna have to figure out where I gotta go next. I like how that old man wasn't fazed by my wolf form. Or maybe it's just because it's night, he didn't really see me properly. But man, I'm kind of glad that it's dark right now. There's no one freaking out over me right now. Maybe the occasional 1 or 2, but I haven't seen any. So there's a couple ones around Castletown that we can grab right now. And I like to grab them right now, and yeah, of course. You'd like to try, wouldn't you? I doubt you would even try. Ah, there it is. So there's a pole soul that we can have right here, and before it even tries doing anything against me, I'm going to get rid of it. There we go. So there's a pole soul right there, and I think there's one south of Castletown as well. Freaking Gorons. Like, the hell is that? A little doggy? Come here, doggy. Or something like that. I'd like to imagine that it's all like, oh, look, how cute. Meanwhile, everyone else is freaking out over the freaking wolf with blue eyes, and these guys are just like, oh, that's adorable. And man, did I grab that one quick. I mean, like, the jump animation was really shortened down due to the slope, but... Alright, how many more are there missing? I think... Alright, guys, here we are in the North Hyrule Field, and there's a pole soul really obvious, like, right here on the bridge, well, this little bridge above the water. But there's also a Lizalfos. I'm gonna have to get that distracted right there. Okay, there's 2 Lizalfos. Okay. Pole soul. Pole soul. Pole soul. How about I just do this? Ah, damn it. Oh, cool. I can do that then. Try and get rid of this guy. There we go. Now, before you even try doing that, well, I mean, you've already hit me a couple times with that thing, but I'd rather just take the soul and be on my merry freaking way. Now, what? Ah, damn, yep, it's starting to turn day. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned before, there is, well, I think I've mentioned it before, there is no way to speed up the day into night. There is, however, a way to speed up the night to day, which is the complete opposite of what I want right now. So I never mentioned anything about the city in the sky in particular, but there is a secondary effect that you can have with that. I mean, like, the only real use I could see that with is, like, if there are certain things that you can't do in the night that you can do during the day. But pretty much anytime you enter the city in the sky and then leave it, it always turns into daytime. Mostly because whenever you approach the city in the sky, whenever you enter it, it's always day in the city in the sky. And wow, I just munched the crap out of that guy's throat. But unfortunately, there is no way to turn it from day to night, only from night to day, and I don't know why I would want that, but apparently that's a thing. A thing that nobody really wanted, because usually the pole soul hunting is reserved for last, and I'm really thankful that I got it out of the way when it was appropriate. Well, most of them when it was appropriate. I mean, I think I got myself to like nearly halfway through the pole souls before I even reached the 4th dungeon, so... And that was only because I was waiting for the Malamar to open up again. Which is good. I really made use of the time I had back then, but now I have to wait for it to turn from day to night. And yeah, there's... how many more do I have to hunt? 4 more I have to hunt. That's one thing I don't like about this game, and that's one thing they could have fixed with this HD version too. I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but it's just something they could have looked into, because they made things a lot more helpful in the HD version. I mean, they shortened down the hunting of those tiers of light. They shortened down, well, they cut out that whole thing where every time you grabbed a rupee, it would always tell you how many rupees it was. They cut that out, but they couldn't cut out the whole waiting for day to turn to night and whatnot. I mean, they could have done that with the freaking Twilight Realm, considering that seems to be the complete opposite. Every time you enter the Twilight Realm, it's always night, unlike the City in the Sky where it's always day, so it could have helped out. I've even tried it. I read somewhere on GameFAQs, I know I'm really wasting your guys' time here, but there's really nothing else I can do until it turns to night, so I'm just discussing this. I read somewhere on GameFAQs, someone told whoever was asking, was like, is there any way to change it from day to night? Someone mentioned if you go into the, Palace of Twilight, it will always turn into nighttime, and if you go into the City in the Sky, it'll always turn to daytime. Only one of those things was correct, and I already pointed out which one it is. Is it nighttime yet? Not even close. But anyway, I think that's really all I can say about this. Well, I think I'll see you guys near the Great Bridge of Hylia, because there's really nothing else for me to do right here. And no, not the Bridge of Eldin, though that is closer. I'd like to get that one out of the way right now. So I'll see you guys at the around the Great Bridge of Hylia, on the southern portion of it anyway. I'll see you there at night. Oh hey, look, it's Epona. I was just making my way back here, and hey, let's talk to her, I guess. Even though you can change shape, I can still understand you. Lunk, hurry up and return to your true self. Nevers! Is that red fruit jelly? Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna get that in my freaking bottles. Please don't merge with anything else. Please don't merge with anything else. I'm gonna need you. I really need you. And thank you. Cool. This might come in handy for the final dungeon. Might. May as well review all my shit while I'm here. Okay. Shield bash. This little roll attack. Mortal draw, I can't really practice that. Charge strike. And of course, because I am never going to show this off properly. At least in proper combat. You guys are only seeing this because I'm swinging wildly in the air, and I am wasting my time right now. I have seriously waited 5 minutes already. And it's still freaking daytime. Jesus. I think I'm gonna have to wait like another 5 more at least. And if you're wondering, I really have nothing better to do. These pulse souls, these remaining ones are the last ones I can get. Well, for now anyway, and there's still some stamps I'm missing, obviously, but those go along with the pulse souls. There's two to be found in the next dungeon. I'm spoiling that right now. But there are going to be a few left that are going to be found alongside the last remaining 3 pulse souls. That'll be soon enough, but I wonder if is it dark enough? No, it's not dark enough yet. If you're wondering, I'm already near this tree south of the Great Bridge of Hylia. So, obviously there's going to be something of importance to be had here, or rather, the one thing that I have in mind for this whole entire part. In fact, I think I'm just going to save myself some time and start making my way there. It's going to start turning dark eventually. Thank God, it's a lot sooner than I thought it was going to be. So I'm just going to wait right here. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. But yes, there's a pulse soul to be had right here at the secret grotto that we found before. We didn't get the chance to find this pulse soul before because we were hunting those secret grottos during the day, unfortunately. Well, most of them. But anyway, let's just grab this one right now and get it out of the way. And I think this is the last one here in the Lanayru Province. I'm going to check that right now. I'm going to check the map. Yep, that's all the ones in Lanayru Province, but there's still 2 to be had here in the Faron Province, and 1 more to be had here. So really, there's just 3 more of those right here. And the last 3 that I'm talking about is in the Gerudo Desert. I'm pretty sure you know, some of you who know Twilight Princess know where I'm going with this. I'm saving that for afterwards. Anyway, so here we are in the Sacred Grove, and right where we got the Master Sword is a pulse soul. We never got a chance to find it though, because the first time we reached the Master Sword, it was forced into daytime. I mean, we made our way through here during the night, but really nothing we could have done about the pulse soul here, I think. Actually, wait, the first time we got to the Master Sword, it was during the daytime. I mean, we made our way through it as an adult, as a human in the nighttime, but unfortunately by the time we reached this area, it was forced back into daytime, unfortunately. Anyway. Alright, here we are at the hidden village, and you can see the pulse soul right there, though it's in an area that we can't really reach with our wolf form, so into the human form we go, and of course we're going to be making some damn good use of those claw shots. I mean, I could have gotten this one a little sooner, but in all honesty, I think I just forgot. Plus, I don't think we reached this area during the nighttime. The first time through. Plus, I kind of want to just reach the city in the sky at that point. Oh, come on! I aimed right at you! Ah, screw it, I'm just gonna... There, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you could have made that a little more awkward because of the freaking oh, wow, the hell! I have never seen it that close. Oh, look at that little snout. Kind of reminds me of Toby a little bit. Anyway. And last but certainly not least, well, technically not last, but you know what I mean. The last pulse soul to be hunted in the overworld is right here in South Hyrule Field, where we first started this entire journey. And it's surrounded by somewhat strong mooks. Like these dark ones that just like take a lot of hits, and before it even gives me some trouble. Of course it's gonna start doing that. Freaking course. Just get back here. I must slap your shit. Oh, wow, that was weird. But now I got it. That's the last pulse soul to be found here in the overworld, which means there are 3 left to hunt, and there's a lot of those spots to dig for. We have 57 out of 60 of them. And there's still a few Meaver stamps that we're missing, but those will be going alongside with that. Well, most of them anyway. The remaining, I think it's 7 of them? But you'll see soon enough what that means, and I'm saving that for after we finish the final dungeon, because it seems more appropriate in terms of difficulty. To me, anyway. But you know what? Regardless of how short this part may or may not have been, I think I'm just gonna cut it there. Just relegate the pulse soul hunting to this one part, the remaining ones that we never got. So next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess HD, wow, that freaking blue one just, you know what? No. None of that. None of that either! Bastards. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, we're heading into that freaking castle. And it's going to be quite the challenging thing to get through. Well, not exactly challenging, but to get everything in that dungeon, I still haven't even done that myself. Oh, freaking bird! Anyway, see you guys then. Oh, you just have to ruin it, don't you?